I'm gonna be reading my diary from when I was 7 years old. Again. It's only been a couple weeks since I uploaded this doozy here, but apparently a lot of people liked it. Now at first I thought I'd wait a bit longer to upload a second episode to this series, but it ended up being the most highly demanded video on my channel. So, Fetus George's primary school journals are back. And better than ever, baby! So if you haven't seen the first part to this video, I do recommend you go and watch that first. The link will be first line in the description. Now if you watched the first episode, you would know that I was a terrible speller as a kid and nothing much has changed. I mean, I did write a book, but there is a thing called autocorrect. I just rely on it way too much. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get into it. So going back to this bad boy, let's begin. So this first one doesn't actually have a date on it, but we're just gonna jump right in. My grandma and pop are at my house. My pop has a lost tooth, except I just realized I was trying to say except. So basically I was just trying to say that my pop has lost a tooth and he's got a false tooth in its place. But what I've written is he has a lost tooth, except it has come out and he has a first tooth in its plus. My grandma plays with me and she does art and craft. I like art and craft, and so does Lily. This one also doesn't have a date on it, but we're just gonna assume it's somewhere in 2007. On the weekend, I stayed at home. I clunned up for mum. Lily doesn't held a lot. In fact, she doesn't help at all. All she does is lay around on the bed when we're trying to make it. Then we went in the pool. I think what I'm trying to say here is Lily Nelly drowned me and I got a fright. But what I said is Lily Nelly browned me. I got a fret. I got a fret. Alice pulled her off before I browned. Again with the B's and D's. I just can't get it right. I was crying when I got out. Alice is 11. Little fun fact for you there. Just chuck that in. Alice is 11. Did you know that? I didn't. Oh, Lily. She got punished for that day. That was eventful. Next. On the weekend, I went bowling with my dad and my sister Lily. Again, I'm trying to say strikes, but I've written stricks. I got 5 stricks. Lily got 3 stricks. I didn't have to use the ramp, but Lily has to. You know the ramps I'm talking about, the ones that kids push a bowling ball off and you gotta wait like half an hour till it actually hits the pins, and when it does, they usually get a strike, so. Then we went to Lost Plus, and I brought some brats with me because they have a Barbie, so I just played with my brat's hair. We were playing with Debbie. Debbie. I don't know either, man. For ya. Again, no date. On with the show. On the weekend, I am going to a picnic with my friends. They are Chloe, Tom, and Dominic. I like Chloe the best because she is a girl. Either that was a woman crush thing or a sexist thing. I'm guessing it was sexist because we all were at that age. We just thought our own gender was so superior to the other. Do you remember those little annoying rhymes we used to make up? Girls go to Mars to get more bras. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Monday, the 22nd of October, 2007. On the weekend, I had visitors. The visitors were called Briss and Oliva. Bryce and Olivia. They stayed until midnight and we played Red Rover Crossover. Briss was rough and he pushed me over by mistake. We were trying to watch Bindi when the boys were too loud. They leapt over the lougers and jumped through the wall. There was a hole in the wall. Anyway, it was a bit like that. So that's it for my Year 2 journal this time, but I have other books. This one was my Year 2 English book. So this means a whole bunch of poorly written narratives, creative writing, beautiful poetry, and just all-round quality content. Now as far as I know, I think I really loved making arguments and dot points proving my point. TV is good for you. Why is TV good for you, you may ask? Well, you better be seated because this will blow your mind. TV is good for you because you get a lot of information from it. TV is good for you because it's funny. And you get entertained. And on this page, I've written my climate change pledge. Just let me translate that for you. It means climate change pledge. So this is my climate change pledge. I promise that I will not litter. I promise that I will not cut down trees. I promise that I will not kill animals. And finally, this is a doozy. I promise that I will not make handbags out of tiger skink. Probably watched a video in class about people making handbags out of like tiger skin and like animal skin and things, which I don't agree with. What I find funny about this is how I just thought that in the future I would be capable of doing that in the first place. I promise I won't skin a tiger, okay? And in this book, we've got even more. We've got amazing stories such as A Day in the Life of a Potato, which I can read in the next episode. Oh, that cliffhanger, Georgia. Hi, who's this? So I guess that's all the incredible grammar I can handle today. But I still have so many books and so many pages that Fetus Georgia has just blessed us all with. So if you'd like me to make a part 3, please comment down below. So that's it for this video. Did I already plug my book? I wrote a book. This isn't the best video to plug it in, is it? So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And please hit that big red subscribe button down there if you are new. And I'll see you next Saturday. See you later, potato. We were playing with Debbie. Oh, good old Debbie. That was so masculine.